Hey, welcome to my channel, I guess. This is my first time posting, so, yay, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna do, like, rants, some OC lore / speed paints. I do drawings, as you can see in the background, and I might do a couple of covers of songs. Anyway, I'm going to tell you about Taffy now, you know, the character, my little PNG that I am. Anyway, so she's some depressed chick, she's like 29. I know, she's so old. Anyway, she ends up going to the abandoned CNA building at night because she's a broke bitch and she's bored. So she goes in there and she sees the headset and she's like, ooh, I could make something with this. So she picks it up to test if it works. I don't know, she likes scavenging for parts. Anyway, so she puts it on and, you know, she arrives in the circus and it's like the middle of the night. I don't know, in my universe, I'm gonna assume that time in the real world aligns with time in the circus. Anyway, so everyone else is, like, in their rooms, except for Kane. He's probably, like, standing at the main stage, I guess, and he's thinking about the next adventure that he's gonna make, and then she just pops in. And she's like, where the hell am I? Anyway, I imagine Kane can just, like, sense when someone spawns in the circus, so he turns around and he sees her, and she's like, what kind of fucking VR game is this, and why the fuck is there a pair of dentures? And so she tries to take the headset off, but it doesn't work. And she thinks she's on drugs or something, or she thinks this is like a nightmare, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna wake up any moment now, right? And she stands there for a minute, and just stares at him, and nothing happens, so she's like, oh shit, I guess I'm stuck here. And she's like, so who the hell are you? And he's like, oh, my name is Kane, I'm your ringmaster, and I don't know, whatever bullshit he says. And he's like, what's your name? And she's like, oh shit, actually, I don't know. Wait a minute. And so she just stands there, and she looks at her hands, and she tries to remember, and she's like, I mean, I know I have a bad memory, but it can't be this bad. Anyway, she doesn't end up remembering, obviously. So she's like, I really don't fucking know. I don't know what's wrong with me today. And he's like, that's okay, nobody remembers their name when they enter the circus. And she's like, so why the fuck did you just ask me? And then he's like, anyway, how about we give you a new name? So Kane pulls out that weird, like, name machine where you gamble for a name. And he ends up, like, I don't know, spinning it a bunch of times, and she doesn't like the name. Eventually they land on, like, Taffy, so she's like, okay, fine. For the time being, until I remember, which I will, she says, because, I don't know, she refuses to admit that she has a horrible fucking memory. I'll go by Taffy. So he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna go wake up the other circus members. And she's like, wait, there's other people here? And he's like, well, yeah. And so he ends up waking up the other members of the cast, and at this time, it's like only Ribbit, Ragatha, and Kinger. Jax isn't here yet, and Kaufmo isn't either, so I guess she's the newest addition, but she abstracts before, like, Jax and Kaufmo and anyone else shows up. I'll get to more about that on, like, a different video, probably, but yeah. So the other circus members come out, and they're like, oh, a new circus member, and it's probably like 6 a.m. I don't know if there's a clock in the circus, probably not. Anyway, it's like 6 a.m., and Kane decides to send them on some bullshit, wacky adventure. And then he gives her a tour afterwards and shows her to her room. And I think that's the end of, like, I guess, how she got to the circus. I don't know, this is probably really boring. Anyway, that's just like a summary of how she got to the circus, just for backstory, so you know why I'm doing this stupid fucking emo-ass voice. But, I guess thanks for watching this video. I'm struggling to come up with ideas. I'm probably gonna post, like, comics after this, but yeah. Thanks for watching, I guess.